Alright, welcome back to another Crusader Kings episode. So we've put the plan in motion to get our daughter married to not Amar himself, but rather his younger brother. Now, this is a little bit on the concerning side because we have to ensure two things. We can either choose to murder our wife, which actually I think I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to go murder our wife because I don't think we can embrace celibacy. You will lose stress. Can I seclude myself while still fighting this? And another thing that I need to do is that my factions here, there are no factions against me. The question is how long is that going to last? Alternatively, yeah, I just noticed that your wife and your kids are in prison, so your heir is going to be in jail, which is actually going to make my life easier, even though you're not technically a powerful vassal anymore, because this will basically neuter your vassals, or this duchy will be neutered even more in the future when everyone's behind jail, because you can't join a faction if you're in prison. And you don't expect anything. When it comes to the council, though, it's very tempting to put you on supporting schemes, but I'm not sure, because if there is any sort of scheme against me, that's not good. And for my wife, when it comes to my wife, murdering my wife. It's a terrible thing to even think about. Who can we invite? You, if we bribe you, that's 75 gold, and you're going to add 40%, so 40 plus 40 is like 88%. Pretty cheap compared to what we would be getting from if we were to start a murder scheme against the other guy. Yes, so let's try to do this, and let's hope that this is going to be enough. So we have an alliance with Elaine II. Okay, so I don't think this is the way to do it. We're going to go for 4 more months and see what happens. Keep running the clock. Hopefully she doesn't get pregnant again. Cross your fingers. 4 more months. We got another one from this guy. F off. As I said, all your males are going to be faction created against me. The Ashari populists. Who else has factions against me? It's just oh, this place. Maybe we should try focusing on changing control over here. Okay, I hope spiders there's not something that my wife is afraid of too much. We'll see if she is or not. Okay, so let's see if she's afraid of spiders or not. Okay. Okay, so far that looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks like it went very well because we haven't been discovered as a murderer. The question is, whoever... Okay, so the marriage thing here... Marriage. I want someone over 45. Interestingly enough. Let's take a look at alliance power. France. We could have someone from France. Not gonna be useful, though. Again, anyone over the age of 45. This is very unusual. You don't usually say, hey, anyone over the age of 45? Yeah, usually that's not something you ask about. I will go back to this person because I think this was the house that we were trying to save in a while back. 40. Anglo-Saxon. Can I sort by age? Can I flip the sort? Okay, so here's everyone who's 45. Interestingly enough, nobody is above the age of 45. We have a genius, a Bavarian wife, who's quite strong with stewardship and with martial, which is not bad. Oh, maybe some of skills might be not bad. You're strung on intrigue, which might be a concern because he might try to murder me. This Irish, not bad. The genius one I might look at first for real. Euphema von Abensberg from Bavaria. Good choice, good choice. This is also an ally with the county of Geligny, which is part of France. No, this is Bourbon, which is part of Aquitaine. How many men? 1.1k. Okay, not awful. That might be a good choice. You only have a claim on that duchy. You have this county here, which is 5.1k men. Are you still in the 45 range? What was this one? You're 45. Who is the first ally? 45. I thought I was looking at one that had 1k plus men. No? It wasn't this one. Yeah, it wasn't this one. Oh, this is a claim. You probably only had a claim on this duchy. Yeah. Okay, well, in that case, I might go for the woman here that has the better traits. Weak on intrigue, strong on martial, plus chance of children is very low. I lose 300 prestige. Maybe, I know what, I'm just going to abstain from marriage. That's also a possibility. Just abstain from marriage. That's not great from the perspective of our council. It's perspective. But I think that's appropriate. The next scheme I'd like to fire up is this one. This one's a very important scheme as well. Who can we invite? You are going to be 43. And you are going to be 32. This is going to be pretty key, this scheme. And hopefully that scheme will go smoothly. I'm hoping, because that scheme, this is a lot. We're putting a lot of eggs on this basket, and oh boy, this is going to be a tough situation. My daughter here, she can marry someone too. Let's take a look here. What do we want? Inheritable traits? Got any geniuses? I'd love to see any geniuses. A lot of, not quick, intelligent. A lot of intelligence, which is not awful, but would like something more than that. Pure-blooded. Okay. My cousin. I don't know if I want to do ancestral stuff. This is also probably related to a certain extent. Okay. I see a genius here with this guy, and this is going to be an ally of Yinsmon. Yinsmon is part of Wales, okay. Britannia, obviously, still. Gwynedd is the duchy. So I'm going to go with you. Edgar Edrickson. You're intelligent, but you're not a genius. You're not like a Newton or someone. I think I'm going to go with the 4-year-old here. The genius. Not okay. Let's do marriage between you and Kara. Yes, Kara. So Kara is. I just want to make sure. Kara is our daughter. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So, can I make that matrilineal? Absolutely, I can make that matrilineal. Okay. Is that going to be a good thing if it's matrilineal? I don't know. Kara's not going to get any prestige from it, but this guy here, Berhothfreth, I don't know how you're... Eastmundson is going to get a bonus from it. So that's going to be pretty good, I guess. That's something that's going to look very well on us. Okay, so that's that. I guess now, so we're gonna have to invite those two people in. We still don't have calculated that, and I have to hope that I don't get the murderer trait, and that this is gonna all pull off the plan. I mean, this is really I'm on edge. I'm gonna be honest. I'm on edge. Trying to get this to pull the strings. I gained a stress level because of our agents. Yeah, so that's gonna be a problem. I can't host a feast because I have no money. I'm in debt. This is probably the first time for sure in this series that I'm in debt, not because of military action. Usually military action causes me to go in debt, but this time we're scheming to debt. We got this is for our son, not our son, for our daughter. So that's coming through. Diplomacy, they might call us into war, but that's 900 men. Okay, it's not awful, 900. Could be better, but for a county, it's okay for Yinsmon. Yeah, Yinsmon. Sathrin, blah 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 of Yinsmon. Okay, fair enough. What's this marriage here? This is probably just asking us, hey, you should really marry. I'm honestly paranoid. I don't want to have a 45-year-old wife, and it turns out that she is, if that woman's 46, maybe, because 45. I don't know if you're still fertile at age 45, but yeah, maybe if she turns 46, I'll snag her. I don't know if you can even see people that are over the age of 46. I'm going to put you on my marked map because usually most people here are completely useless. Oh yeah, one of the Kaisers are here. Elaine Capet, that's what? Prince, okay. Hold on here, you have this trait. Shrewd. Life has taught Elaine the good judgment and sharp wit. Okay. Man, look, taking over France really actually solves our problem here. It really makes it so that we can easily... I mean, it's going to actually be a lot of, like, power struggles. We'll see. But this is really like a multi-generational thing that we're setting up. Schemer discovered... my spy master... This is not us. Oh. My spy master discovered that Simon is plotting against Estefania. So Estefania is going to lose 100 opinion of this guy here. He has a genius, actually, himself. And he's married to a genius. This is inside her family. People are doing murders inside her family. That's a problem. Oh, let's take a look at our chance here. 94% chance and 95% discreet. This is almost like creme of la creme here, this scheme. Okay, this scheme really couldn't be any better. I don't even need to do support schemes, right? So we can continue disrupting schemes and hoping that nobody's scheming against us. I'm still worried about this place here. But let's just keep running the clock and hopefully everything goes fine. Is this short rain debuff going away? I hope it is. Child of my dynasty. Of course, it's not mine. Ute, the daughter of Giovanni of Hesse, has given birth to a son. He's part of the Jimena dynasty, should be blessed with a good name, so they asked me. Alfonso, absolutely, Alfonso is a classic Castilian name. Many kings have been named Alfonso, right? Might have another Alfonso in the future, but so far we're going down the path of Andalusian culture, and I'm not sure that might be more on the Arabic side of things. Okay, so this murder, chance 94%. Please, please, please work out. I'm begging the game to work out here. Yeah, so I am really hoping that this is going to play out really good. And, you know, this is going to be perfectly fine. We got 6 months. I probably should run on 5X. Sinful Archbishop, which is not ours, thankfully. Okay, but it is nearby in Aquitaine at least. So we're running the clock. So far everything's under control here. I know there's a lot of negatives, and this is kind of really worrying me that they're going to build up a faction eventually. But I'm just hoping that people are slowly less hating me. I'm still disgraced. Foreign culture group, autonomous vassals. Short reign is still there. I'm so glad we took that extension on our family. Yeah, so let's take a look here. We're almost at the time. We're almost at the clock here. Let's see what happens. Oh boy, a lot of pressure on here. This is the one. This is the one. It better work out. If not, we're gonna have to delay it again. But I really hope this works out. All right, so this is it. This is it. Do we think that this is going to go through? 94% chance. Um, let's hit play. There we go. I lost 21 stress because I'm sadistic, so we're actually helping out a stress situation. Ended my scheme. And Prince Elmer is dead. Thanks to my brilliant plan and my hired thugs, Prince Elmer is dead. Heh. As the travel party stomped to the camp for the evening, bandits poured out from among the trees, calling for blood and gold. The soldiers fought back, but was thankfully not enough. Prince Amar was tragically slain in the melee. Conveniently, most of the bandits were slain in the fighting, and the dead do not speak. No one will ever know of my involvement. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Still got that stress level. I'm running the clock here. This doesn't really affect me because this is my sister. Hey, that's an alliance, though. I'll take that for sure. I'll take that alliance any day. Okay, so we're really building up. I almost want to call it a war chest that we're building up here. We're really starting to turn this around here. At least when it comes to alliances, we're really still weak in the prestige department, which is a problem. I mean, we're starting to build up 316 prestige, but the disgraced is just awful. And it's my daughter. My daughter's only like 2 years old. I'm really hoping that Arnaud of France does not die. If that happens, I mean, we're basically effed. Education for my daughter. Very interesting question. He already has the county that that was previously held by let's see here, title history. Yeah, so this county here was previously held by Amar. It was granted from King Elaine II. So yeah, conquered in a holy war by the Duchess, and I guess it was never technically revoked. It was granted to Humber, and then it managed to get to the king somehow, because I guess she didn't have any children. Although I can see that's the grandparent of Arnaud. So, I mean, this is exciting stuff, because when they have a son, right, Arnaud is going to get it. The problem is too many sons. That is going to be the problem. Because too many sons then means it's going to be partitioned. That's going to be another issue when we have to deal with it, that we're going to have to end up murdering the King of France. Intrigue education. Do we want intrigue education? Oh, well, we have to murder the King of... There's going to be a good chance we have to murder the King of France. So we might as well take the intrigue focus, and we're going to have to get someone... I don't want to break the betrothal. I absolutely do not want to break that betrothal. We're going to have to get someone to... who is strong in intrigue, in the intrigue department? Someone who's strong in intrigue. My courtier, he's French as well. Educate my child. Yes, my player heir. Educate my child. Convert culture. Not so keen if we should do the culture conversion, but absolutely should be the heir, because you are very strong with intrigue. You are 51, so we don't know how you're going to be. I mean, even you're not bad. Genius. She's a genius. You're not bad in like stewardship and diplomacy, and Marshall's mediocre. So overall, I think you're a well-balanced player to, or character to ward for my child, educate my child for me. What's your dynasty? It's just you. Okay. And your wife is not having... These are two geniuses that are married. You didn't have a child with my wife. Oh, you did? No, but this is from previous marriages. I can actually get someone to marry you. Let's take a look at inheritable traits. Any geniuses laying around? Is that 45-year-old still up for marriage? Is she still 45? She is 47. Arranged marriage with myself. No chance of marriage. I lose 300 prestige. She's a lunatic, by the way. So she's gone cray cray. Yeah, I guess you just don't normally see. Do I want the minus 300 prestige? Marrying an unlanded person. Matrilineal would be like marrying it. I guess I understand why they say marrying into, but yeah, 300 disgraced. What's the progress? Basically, yeah, I don't really know if I want to spend. I don't really know if I want to spend prestige on this, to be honest. It's just, yeah, a wife is useful for your court, but or for your council, I should say, but like, I don't think it's that necessary. Let's run the clock here and try to get this established, because this is not like, this is just the next clock month. 97? I guess it's more than that. But otherwise, how's the faction situation going? Not bad, not bad. Okay. Cordoba finished increased count. Okay. You finished increasing control? Hold on here. Okay. Zamora has like still plus 40. Locals pacified. Sure, but that's going to be a problem when lackluster administration. Control growth is pretty poor. Yeah, I don't know if this is like the time where we should really start tapping into our alliances to start. I mean, I don't know why I would be. I feel like this is. Oh, you took over the Duchy of Portugal. Interesting. I don't understand what this is. What's going on here? This doesn't make any sense to me. Why I would be going to war with you for the Duchy of Portugal when, like, this doesn't make sense. I don't really have a reason to go for you, but I could technically go for a holy war, but I would become a sinner. Not a great idea. I could go, I mean, that would be guaranteed, but I don't know if I want more trouble. 180. I cannot be disgraced. That's the thing. I cannot be disgraced. So I'm so hampered by this disgrace title. That would probably be a good start, to be honest. If we merge with France and then deal with the problem that is inheritance. Man, I don't want to think about that. That's not an issue that we have quite yet. How's Africa doing? Almoravids are still around. Is Natan based on the house? Yusufid, Gat, by that house. This one's also named after its house. Yeah, I think so. Raya did. For some reason, a lot of these are named after their houses. Okay. Just like how Rasakid is named after the Rasakid house. You have Avaricious. You have Haji, which is basically the Muslim version of Pilgrim in this game. Fortune Builder. Greedy is definitely a sin in Islam. That is, I guess, pretty accurate. Or at least to the Muwaladids. It's not good. Your head of faith is vacant. Temporal, I guess. Okay. Oh, yeah. So we have... What's our... You're still converting. Resistful conversions over here. I mean, you're doing fine now. This place is also going to be... Yeah, so the prospects here are looking good because you're going to be in jail. I think we hit rock bottom, and slowly we're going to be working upwards now, so that's going to be good. Yeah, I think we're going to go into a good direction. I should be running the clock instead of talking all this much because we're going to have okay, call to war. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, to honor my alliance for the Liberty faction. This is Duchy of Champagne. We're allied with Champagne. Liberty War as a defender. Are we allied with Champagne? That's like, don't reject. Did I reject the cult? Are you serious? Did I just reject that? How do I accept this? Are you kidding me? Why does that reject it? Oh, here it is. Call to war. What is I want checking? This is almost there. I don't know what I want to check anymore, so I guess I'll just accept the call to war. I wanted to check if I was allied with them specifically, and the answer is yes, through the marriage between you and you. Okay, so when it comes to military, we should put a rally point right over here and raise all our armies at this point. First army of Yurun. I think that's fine. We're losing money though, unfortunately. Hopefully this is going to be quick. Hopefully this is going to be quick, but I am losing money. Gains the trait bossy. It's not awful. So our daughter is going to be bossy. Ally joins war. Duke Thierry of Berry joined the Liberty War. I'm hoping we don't have a situation at home, because if we go into debt, it's going to be their fault, and that's going to cause problems. Martial perk is available. Sure, never back down. Friendly casualties minus 20% and advantage plus 5. Ooh, control territory advantage. Strict organization is probably something that would be useful outside of wartime. Let's go tackle these guys. Watching the gold situation, I really think we're gonna go into debt here. Why are you like not pillaging them anymore? Like, come on, what's this? Okay, they're going back to their main base here. Come on. Okay, let's see here. And we're gonna lose? Yeah, we're gonna lose. Okay, so this is really not worth it to me, because I'm just losing cash here. Yeah, I have to, okay, we're apparently gaining points. Maybe I go pillage over here, but so far, not good. Not a good sign. The French really, or the Champagne guys, they really need to group up with me and go with, like, work together. What happened? End of war. Okay. End of war. So it was white peace. I have a dangerous faction. Which is actually this guy. So this guy here is gonna cause a stink. And he wants independence. Well, I mean, this is kind of what I was hoping more you would die and then your son would be in prison and that kind of stuff, but honestly this is just gonna be a giant mess. But yeah, the money is not good because we're short on money, and that's just gonna start pissing everyone else off. So we might have to really start focusing on getting our allies in. We have the prestige now, so that's 391 prestige, but if you're gonna... Yeah, we have 391 prestige, which is good because that's actually gonna help people not hate us as much. Right? Still short reign. Really good that we took that reduction on short reign, because people will still have short reign. I know it's only in like almost 27 minutes, but I think I'm going to call an episode here because this will be another dramatic war, most likely. I mean, I don't know how dramatic it'll be, but we'll see. So anyways, guys, if you like this episode, please do comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.